Right, hello everybody, just a quick intro to this game that I won a little bit earlier on chess.com. My opponent 2032, I'm 2070, and a 72.7 accuracy is in line virtually exactly on what I average overall in a typical game. You see lots of blunders by both of us here, but thankfully of the great moves, one by my opponent, two by me, I found the last one which settled the game. So I'll just quickly flick through it, and then the game as I played it in real time will come through afterwards. So you can see what's coming up here. Lots of blunders here, as you can see. Instead of knight up there straight away, I should have just queen checked. Now I'm hitting the pawn and you get a free pawn, don't you? That's one that I missed there. Instead I allowed my opponent to do this with the queen on the board, still a bit dangerous. Now here again, same thing, the same queen check. You triangulate and you can hit the pawn. And there's another blunder. Should have gone to f5 instead to pressure the pawn. So I allowed my opponent to castle here. So lots of mistakes early on. I actually did that move deliberately there. I'd seen the knight could come in. I did that deliberately so I could castle and hit the pawn. But you can see here there's another mistake there as the computer highlights. You can bring the knight in and you can fork the two pieces because this pawn is pinned. So another mistake. There's another blunder, and then another one coming up. And then in this position, when I've seen my opponent do this move, I thought it's reasonably obvious he's trying to do this, and I actually saw a winning idea here to play rook up to guard here, followed by the knight coming in with a discovered attack and a mate threat. And thankfully that's how the game actually settled. So you can see here that's a mistake. And that's the final great move of the game, which settles the game. You're attacking the queen. The queen's got no way to get back and actually defend the threat. You can't go here because it's double covered. And the threat is knight here with a check. The king has to move. Queen takes rook, checkmate. And your queen's under attack at the same time. And you see my opponent thought for 30 seconds there, couldn't find any way of doing about it. We both played maybe a little bit too quick as well in the early parts of the game. Obviously taking the rook was actually a check there, so I have to take back. But then maybe you can pin the knight. You might have been able to play on a little bit, but the game was largely over. So a little bit fortunate there, but managed to get the final great move, so that's another win. Let's play a game of blitz, 2039, good luck. I'm playing very poor chess today, I don't know why. Chooses to push. I'm not sure that's the best move. I'll go here or here, probably g6 just to be sensible with the king, but I could go forward, but I should have allowed my opponent to castle here. No, I can't castle. I can play rook across or maybe queen up. Queen up, you got knight there, that's a slight problem. So I'll go here and then maybe this pawn if a knight comes out wide. I won't bail out. Okay, well now if knight check I'll just take and I'll castle. Let's hit the pawn. Still a bit dicey here though, but I think I can just take and drop back here. Excuse me. Now there is a potential push. There's a queen check though. Queen check across. You still can't take. I'm going to push the pawn while I can. I might not get another chance. Okay. I think I should just grab the pawn here. Might be a mistake. Check, I can still, I hope, run away. Okay, just allows it. Got to get the rook somewhere, I don't know where. Let's put the rook here. And now I can't run away. Why did I do that? Answers on a postcard. Why the heck I did that? No idea. I've got to get the queen centralised now. I'm just playing very poor chess again. You just get spells like this, I don't know why. Okay, so centralise. Let's reinforced. I can maybe push the pawn. Now I guard the rook as well. So you come down, pawn is loose, but I can maybe get forward. It's risky though, isn't it? Risky. Let's just play queen back for now, because obviously that's covered right now, but it's easy to make a move, forget that it's there, and just wander off. Now I'm going to get forward. Obviously you want this, but then I can go up with the knight, I think. Actually, I'm going to go here to play knight up, because I hit the queen. I still cover the check. I'm threatening check to win the rook, so there is a threat on the board if my opponent misses it. There is a bit of a nasty threat there, depending on what my opponent does. You can't go there to cover the check. That could be a winning move, but I might be missing something. My opponent might have to sack here. Although if you do take, I might still have knight check. King has to move and it's checkmate. I mustn't pre-move here. Yeah, I think my opponent's missed it. Oh no, my opponent's saying now, pinned my queen. Pinned my queen, so we take and keep the same threat. Pawn down, and I can just obviously get forward and just allow a trade for trade there. Very nice idea I found there. Finally, a little bit of good play in a few poor games. Okay, my opponent might just run the clock down here, but there's no reason to do that. You might as well just make some aimless random moves, and I might well blunder something, or blunder a stalemate or some silly blunder, but my opponent resigned. So finally a decent move